It's time now for the Business Spotlight here on News Talk 94.7 and 970 WMAY. Today, we are at the SIU Center for Family Medicine, and we're talking with Dr. Amanda Krus-Johnston, Family and Community Class of 2019 resident, about World AIDS Day. What is World AIDS Day?
World AIDS Day is a day designated by the World Health Organization to raise awareness of HIV/AIDS. It was originally established on December 1st, 1991, 10 years after the first known case of AIDS. The goal of World AIDS Day is to show support for people living with HIV, remember those who have lost their lives because of HIV, and learn the facts and realities of HIV today.
We hear HIV and we hear AIDS, and how do you define it? What exactly is it? What's happening?
Well, HIV stands for Human Immunodeficiency Virus. It's a virus that pretty much attacks the body's immune system, which is the system that allows you to fight off infections and illnesses. Infections with HIV then can lead to acquired immune deficiency syndrome, which is AIDS. And that's when a person's immune system is so damaged by the virus that it can no longer fight off infections adequately.
And how is it contracted?
So HIV can be passed from person to person through the sharing of certain body fluids, which can happen during sexual intercourse, sharing needles, or mother to baby during pregnancy. It's important to remember HIV is not passed through kissing, sharing public toilet seats, or sharing drinks.
It's good to identify both those things, both the myths of how it is spread, but also how people do contract it. I think that's important information. We're going to talk a little bit more about this in just a moment. We are at SIU Center for Family Medicine, talking with Dr. Amanda Krus-Johnston about World AIDS Day here on the Business Spotlight on News Talk 94.7 and 970 WMAY.
Providing high-quality care, innovative education and research, and community services in 66 counties. SIU Medicine serves 2.2 million people in central and southern Illinois. Services include 5 community health centers through SIU's Center for Family Medicine. SIU Medicine offers state-of-the-art education, patient care, and research in a warm, caring environment. SIU Medicine. Forward for you. Visit siumed.org. or call 585-8000.
We're back now on the Business Spotlight on News Talk 94.7 and 970 WMAY. Today visiting with Dr. Amanda Krus-Johnston at the SIU Center for Family Medicine. And World AIDS Day is what we're talking about, and getting just a clarification and some definitions on AIDS. The big question, and it's something that I know people have been fighting for many years, is it curable?
Currently, there is not a cure for HIV/AIDS, but there are daily medications that can drastically reduce how many copies of the virus a person has in their system, making it undetectable on lab tests. And when those numbers get low enough, the virus no longer passes to other people. If HIV/AIDS is adequately treated, people living with it can have normal life expectancy.
It seems like we've just made leaps and bounds in the science for that, and people are living much longer lives than they have been, and that's attributed to the medications that are out there?
Very much so. It's also really important that prevention occurs. Prevention is the most important thing you can do to protect yourself from HIV/AIDS. This means practicing safe sex with condoms, not sharing needles with other people. It's also important that if you do get the virus, that it's detected early. So many people pass on the virus before they realize they have it. So screenings are offered to everyone, and most insurances cover yearly HIV screenings. So it's easy to be positive you're negative. Your doctor can also screen you for the test if you feel like you've been exposed to the virus.
It's great information. And on World AIDS Day, how would you like people to participate? What can they do to help?
You can wear a red ribbon on December 1st. But I think beyond December 1st, it's really important that you keep yourself and others informed about HIV/AIDS and challenge HIV stigma. So you want to treat people living with HIV with respect every day, and not just on World AIDS Day. Get tested for HIV and be sure to talk to your doctor if you have any questions or concerns.
That is good and important information. We appreciate all of it. From Dr. Amanda Krus-Johnston, Family and Community Class of 2019 resident at SIU Center for Family Medicine, on the Business Spotlight here on News Talk 94.7 and 970 WMAY. Want some more information? You can find out at siumed.edu.